If I'm correct, Estelle, Joshua, I'm glad I found you two. Oh, hi, Aina. Is something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry. We've got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today? Yes, he is. He said something about having to sort out a bunch of documents. But what's going on? You know Luke and Pat, right? Sure we do. In fact, we saw them not that long ago. What's wrong? Are they in some sort of trouble? I don't know how to say this, but I just heard from Uni that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies on the northern outskirts of Roller. You mean the tower of Melis? Isn't that place supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters? That's what they say. Unfortunately, at the moment, Sherazad is out on another racer business, so I want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that, and Joshua and I will go get them and bring them back. I don't know if that's such a good idea. The two of you only just qualified to be young racers today, junior racers today. With all due respect, I believe that Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. If the two of us hurry, we may even be able to catch up with the boys before they reach the tower. I understand. I will take responsibility for whatever happens. As an emergency request from the Racer Guild, I ask that you lose no time in bringing about the safe return of these children. Roger that. Understood. The Esmelis Tower can be reached by taking the eastern path to the junction at the Malag Trail. You can get onto the Malag Trail through Roland's southwest gate, northwest gate in fact. I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me. This is our first real job. Come on, Joshua, we don't have any time to lose. I'm right behind you. Ooh, we get a mission. Is that the northwest gate? No. That's a north central gate? Or would it class northeast gate with a knock from the west? Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, they look awesome. Little flying cats. In fact, they are called flying felines. They have 120 hit points. They don't have any conditions and elemental efficiency. FSC. Is it 100%? 20%? Does that mean they resist it, or does that mean they take extra quick? I can't reach the same one as Joshua was hitting, so let's just clobber the other one. Unfortunately, Estelle was pushing it back every time now, so in hindsight, what I should maybe have done was move Estelle around the other side and attack behind to push it back towards Joshua.
We're good to go.
Need to be a little bit more wary for the flying felines because they're blending quite well. Just having a little bit of a scout around because I don't. These monsters blend in really thinking well. We have a single target here. No, don't want that. I want arts. What I'm hoping, yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping there, is that it pushes this creature. I haven't looked at his stats, have I? This time around. Attack! it is a Lily Mover, has 118 hit points. So I'm guessing that the percentage there is what it takes extra, because with it being a plant based, I'd expect to take extra damage from fire, and that's at 200%. So it looks like the flying felines take bonus damage from everything, from all of the elemental effects. So how would that work on time magic? Ah, that's also the other reason why I struggle to see the flying felines. They actually blend in. Woohoo! I healed the 0 damage I've taken. Okay, so I'm not a huge fan of that aspect. Ah, Joshua's got his over 100. So he can use Sever of which was it Sever? I believe his craft is Sever, isn't it? So you can't move and then attack, you just need to attack, which limits where you can put your character.
Alright, we're good to go.
So the next fight, I'm off to try and see if it's possible to flank the opponent. I don't think it gives me any bonuses, I'm just trying to think of how to maximise. So I have to do either of the crafts. And I can just go out of turn and do that. Do Sever. You could potentially argue that was a little bit of a waste, but so what I want to do is move the stealth out that way. I know it gives the enemy a free attack, but I was trying to reduce that, where with me attacking it I pushed it back. What I didn't want was for Estelle to get to the point where she couldn't launch an attack, but I now think this is off to put Estelle directly in front of it, which could have potentially pushed out of Joshua's way. So there's still lots left to learn about how to do the combat side efficiently. Yep. I'm trying to figure out how items are doing in this game, because I assume you pick items up right on the world map. That's what I was looking for. Items. So I've still got 2 elements augments to attach, but I have no slots to unlock. And obviously I can't do that here, I need to be in town to do so. I didn't see that these creatures blend far too blinking well. So I can do craft, I can do pop, I can do morale, which increases the damage that everyone does. But I am actually off to use tier on Joshua. That's kind of wasted because I've just realised that that heals for about 200. The feline is powering up. As bad as this sounds, I kind of wanted it to. Let's hit the one that's furthest away. I kind of wanted to hit Joshua then. because it justified the healing. Oh, did me using the craft knock healing out? Ooh. So yeah, I think because I use pummel, it's cancelled. So that's essentially what I was trying to do earlier, of getting it to flank each other, so therefore when they pushed them back, it actually moved them closer to each other. So if I just... because otherwise this side ends up happening, where every time Joshua attacks this plant, it's actually off to push it further away from the stone each time.
That's that then.
So you have either a move or an attack action. Woohoo! Both of them level up. Estelle learnt Taunt. What's Taunt when it's at home? Right, figure out buttons. That's a craft. How do I get down there to look at the crafts? Only have Esperate, only have Pummel. Okay, so I think I need to wait until the next fight to figure out how... Oh, we get a chest. We get a chest. That is Area 1 cleared for Amalga Trails. We have... If we go south, it's Roller. If we go to the north, it's the Malga mines, and if we go west, it is to Esmelas Tower. I kind of want to just explore a little bit. We got some more beetles. We have a beetle. We've not seen this critter before yet. So it is a red Insectos, has 200 hit points, and is similar to the flying felines, weak to every type of elemental magic, but only slightly. I don't want to move, I want to hit. Actually, you can... Let's hit the beetle with water. Oh, that wasn't great. Oh, critical bonus. Oh dear, goes back up. There is a beetle. Soul Blur. And then let's hit this one, the other one with the stone. Got to attack Joshua. Oh, I didn't want you to hit him that hard. Jesus, these hit hard. Part of me is wondering if it's because I went to the right hand path rather than sticking to the left. Oh no!
Not now.
But with having cursed. Oh dear. Item. And we will do the revive grab. And Joshua.
Good to go.
Hopefully that will put Joshua I was hoping before the creature. The strength is up. Now Joshua gets some strength up. I was kind of hoping to find out what happened when you ended the fight with the character unconscious. Because there's two ways to go about it. Sometimes the game brings the character back to life on 0 hit points. Or on 1 hit point, sorry. How much is that heal for? 200. Sometimes the game brings them back on full life, or half life, or 1 hit point. Sometimes it just goes, you died, you're dead. I kind of want to just dodge the enemies that are dead. Blend in really, really well. And they hit really, really hard. I often disappear, I think. I'm leaving this area.
Not now.
Yeah, I'm off to just head where the game wants me to go to now rather than try to explore. It seems to penalise you a little bit. I wonder if Roller has an inn. Oh, and actually no. No, if you're dead, you're dead. I'm hoping there's like an inn or something in Roller that I can use. Oh yeah, I'm not quite there yet. I don't want to use my last revive because if that's what the trial's like, I can only imagine that this Malice Tower is possibly harder. Here it is. That's Nodgings is a blue colour, so does that mean that's... I was about to start pointing at the screen, and no, pointing doesn't really help. Yeah, but this big blue building, fairly central to the map, I am wondering if that is an inn as such. So let's turn my map around so it faces the safe. If I run down, I actually come down on the map so I can get bearings easier. He says as he runs into the wall several times. Hotel! So I am set. So we've got an unusual guest staying here at the moment. She appears to be a student from Genis Royal Academy. I've heard she's come here to study about Rome. That's not what I wanted to know. I wanted to have a room. I wanted to sleep so that I could heal up. Rest. So you talk to him a second time around and you get the opportunity to rest. So, yes, please. It will cost 20... Was it mirror currency in his? We now have a full strength party. So let's go on quest again. And we will turn left at the fork, not right. I need to find a way to notice them easier. Let's have a couple more fights. The turning right at the fork didn't provide much opportunity to do anything, so let's focus on trying to get a few more levels while we're here. So if we're both heading towards the one on the left, let's hit the one on the right.
Here I come.
That is one taken care of. Oh, we got strength up.
Piece of cake.
So let's go back to the second section. So this time, a short while ago, we turned right and struggled. So I'm hoping by following the route we're meant to be going on, we don't just get destroyed by everything we see. So I've moved Joshua around that side. Still can finish this one off, and then when it's Joshua's next attack, he'll push the enemy back towards Estelle rather than away. So hopefully, well, if Estelle can't reach, I'm off to use Healy, and I'm not off to hit it with a stone. Even though I think Joshua's thinking.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Feline cat. I noticed that one off flying feline rather than feline cat. Oh no, they go get critical hits. I'm glad that missed. To heal, yes please, because I don't think it can take 2 more hits from them. So these both should die now. Oh, I should have focused the other one.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Even though saying that, if I focused the other one, the fight would still be over beforehand, before I got any of the benefits from it. So I'm off to come back onto this one quickly, because there was a second fog on this side of the map. So although I don't want to travel to the other side, I'm hoping that this side still remain things like flying felines. So we have, you know what?
Let's do this.
I'm probably have to learn shortly that it's not the best thing to do to use that whenever it's free. Because I'm not to guess that's something equivalent to like other games like Limit Breaks or Other Drives and or special attacks that you can use.
Piece of cake.
So I've got a feeling that might be one of those things that are not better use at them. Better off waiting until you find something bigger. But as I haven't found anything like that yet, I will use them as and when. Ooh, critical hit. So that movement that Estelle did forwards has now just been completely countered. Estelle, however, is off to heal herself. And I'm hoping that hits Joshua with it. Thank you. Got a little bit of healing there, that's always good, and then we're now in reach.
That's that then. Let's move out.
We both leveled again. And I never looked at what Taunt did. So this is the fort I was referring to. So we've got cat fit. Oh, we've just got an item. Tear Balm, which Tear Balm is just flat out healing. I should have spoken to the shop and seen if I couldn't increase. See if I could buy more healing balms. Oh well, where's the flying feline? Surprise attack, but we were facing each other. So Joshua still hasn't learned any additional actions, whereas Estelle has Taunt. Except for focusing enemy attentions on herself, that's to be expected, wasn't it? Let's hit this one with a critical hit. So seeing that, I much prefer Joshua to have the additional damage. I'm guessing that C that appeared on the flying feline indicated that it was charging. Oh, okay, so we can't rotate the camera here because we're about to go to a cutscene or a fixed area. It looks like we've come all the way to Ishmael's Tower. I didn't see any sign of them along the trail, so do you think they've wandered inside? It's quite likely that's the case. Let's go in. It looks like we need to hurry. Right. So before we rush in, I want to have a quick look around to see if there was any healing points as such.